Welcome to Luna English. Today we have 191 on-one sentences, from complete beginner all the way to advanced. Checking in, asking for help, taking feedback, managing up. Let's begin together. Here's how it works. First, listen carefully. You'll hear each sentence twice. Then, when you hear the beep, repeat after me out loud. At the end, all the sentences appear on screen. Screenshot them to review anytime. Ready? Let's begin. Let's start with the first few minutes. Hi, thanks for making time today. Hi, thanks for making time today. How's your week going? How's your week going? Mine's been busy but good. Mine's been busy but good. Should we start with your stuff? Should we start with your stuff? I have 3 things today. I have 3 things today. Nothing urgent on my side. Nothing urgent on my side. Do you want the short version? Do you want the short version? Let me know if I'm rambling. Let me know if I'm rambling. Is now still a good time? Is now still a good time? We can keep it short today. We can keep it short today. I put a few notes together. I put a few notes together. Anything you want to cover first? Anything you want to cover first? I'll follow your lead. I'll follow your lead. That works for me. That works for me. Okay, let me jump in. Okay, let me jump in. Now, let's share a simple update. Here's where I am this week. Here's where I am this week. The report is done and sent. The report is done and sent. I'm about halfway through. I'm about halfway through. I should finish it by Thursday. I should finish it by Thursday. That one is still in progress. That one is still in progress. I haven't started that yet. I haven't started that yet. It took longer than I expected. It took longer than I expected. Honestly, it was a quiet week. Honestly, it was a quiet week. I don't have much to report. I don't have much to report. Let me use the time for questions. Let me use the time for questions. Nothing has changed since last time. Nothing has changed since last time. Want me to walk you through it? Want me to walk you through it? I can send the details later. I can send the details later. The team is in good shape. The team is in good shape. That's everything from my side. That's everything from my side. Does that all make sense? Does that all make sense? Next, let's say when you are stuck. I'm stuck on one thing. I'm stuck on one thing. I wanted to flag it early. I wanted to flag it early. I'm a bit behind on this. I'm a bit behind on this. The deadline feels tight to me. The deadline feels tight to me. I'm still waiting on the design team. I'm still waiting on the design team. I don't know who to ask. I don't know who to ask. Could you point me in the right direction? Could you point me in the right direction? I've tried a couple of things. I've tried a couple of things. Nothing has worked so far. Nothing has worked so far. I need one more day. I need one more day. Can you help me prioritize? Can you help me prioritize? I'd rather tell you now. I'd rather tell you now. Thanks for hearing me out. Thanks for hearing me out. That takes a load off. That takes a load off. I'll get back on it today. I'll get back on it today. Let's finish the basics with notes and next steps. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. Can I read that back to you? Can I read that back to you? So my next step is the draft. So my next step is the draft. Who is taking that one? Who is taking that one? I'll own the follow-up. I'll own the follow-up. When do you need it by? When do you need it by? Let's put a date on it. Let's put a date on it. I'll have it ready Friday. I'll have it ready Friday. I'll send you a short recap. I'll send you a short recap. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Same time next week? Same time next week? I'll add it to the calendar. I'll add it to the calendar. This was really helpful, thank you. This was really helpful, thank you. See you at our next one-on-one. See you at our next one-on-one. Now we move into the intermediate part, setting the agenda. I dropped an agenda in the invite. I dropped an agenda in the invite. I have 3 topics and 1 decision. I have 3 topics and 1 decision. Let's spend most of the time on hiring. Let's spend most of the time on hiring. I'd like a decision by the end. I'd like a decision by the end. Can we save 5 minutes for feedback? Can we save 5 minutes for feedback? Feel free to add anything you need. Feel free to add anything you need. I'll keep the updates in writing instead. I'll keep the updates in writing instead. Then we can use this time better. Then we can use this time better. We've rescheduled this a few times. We've rescheduled this a few times. Could we find a slot that sticks? Could we find a slot that sticks? Even 20 minutes would help me. Even 20 minutes would help me. I do get a lot out of these. I do get a lot out of these. Would a different day work better? Would a different day work better? I'll come with a short list. I'll come with a short list. Let's start with the biggest one. Let's start with the biggest one. Anything you want me to prepare? Anything you want me to prepare? Next, let's ask your manager to clear the way. I need to borrow your influence here. I need to borrow your influence here. Could you help me clear the way? Could you help me clear the way? I'm stuck waiting on another team. I'm stuck waiting on another team. Would you mind nudging them for me? Would you mind nudging them for me? A quick word from you goes far. A quick word from you goes far. I've tried every angle I can. I've tried every angle I can. This one is above my level. This one is above my level. I need a decision from you. I need a decision from you. Can we add one more person? Can we add one more person? I could use a bit more budget. I could use a bit more budget. It would pay for itself quickly. It would pay for itself quickly. What would you need to say yes? What would you need to say yes? I'm happy to write it up. I'm happy to write it up. I don't want to step on toes. I don't want to step on toes. What's the right way to escalate? What's the right way to escalate? Thanks for backing me on this. Thanks for backing me on this. I'll keep you in the loop. I'll keep you in the loop. Now, let's take feedback well. I'd like your honest read on me. I'd like your honest read on me. What's one thing I should change? What's one thing I should change? Don't soften it for me. Don't soften it for me. Can you give me a real example? Can you give me a real example? Let me sit with that for a second. Let me sit with that for a second. I don't want to get defensive. I don't want to get defensive. That's fair, and I hadn't noticed it. That's fair, and I hadn't noticed it. So you'd like faster turnaround. So you'd like faster turnaround. Let me play that back to you. Let me play that back to you. Did I understand that correctly? Did I understand that correctly? Here's what I'll do differently. Here's what I'll do differently. I'll try that on the next one. I'll try that on the next one. Can we check in on it later? Can we check in on it later? Please keep telling me things like this. Please keep telling me things like this. That was hard to hear, but useful. That was hard to hear, but useful. Thanks for being straight with me. Thanks for being straight with me. Let's close the intermediate part with shifting priorities. I want to confirm my priorities. I want to confirm my priorities. Which of these matters most? Which of these matters most? Two things are pulling at me. Two things are pulling at me. I can't do both well. I can't do both well. Something has to give. Something has to give. Should I push the smaller one back? Should I push the smaller one back? If I take this on, what drops? If I take this on, what drops? That change makes sense to me. That change makes sense to me. Let me reshuffle my week around it. Let me reshuffle my week around it. I'll pause the rest for now. I'll pause the rest for now. The new date will slip a week. The new date will slip a week. I'd rather flag it than surprise you. I'd rather flag it than surprise you. Does that timeline still work? Does that timeline still work? I'll update the team today. I'll update the team today. Tell me if things shift again. Tell me if things shift again. Now I know where to focus. Now I know where to focus. Now we move into the advanced part, giving your manager feedback. Can I give you some feedback too? Can I give you some feedback too? Is this a good moment for that? Is this a good moment for that? I'm telling you because I trust you. I'm telling you because I trust you. I noticed something in yesterday's meeting. I noticed something in yesterday's meeting. When plans change late, my week falls apart. When plans change late, my week falls apart. A day of warning would help a lot. A day of warning would help a lot. I work better with the full context. I work better with the full context. I'd rather hear the bad news early. I'd rather hear the bad news early. Could we try that for a month? Could we try that for a month? I might be missing your side of it. I might be missing your side of it. Help me understand your thinking there. Help me understand your thinking there. That's useful, and it changes my view. That's useful, and it changes my view. Thanks for taking that so well. Thanks for taking that so well. I'll say it sooner next time. I'll say it sooner next time. I don't want anything sitting between us. I don't want anything sitting between us. This kind of talk helps me. This kind of talk helps me. Let's keep the door open both ways. Let's keep the door open both ways. Next, let's talk about your career. I'd like to talk about the long game. I'd like to talk about the long game. Where do you see me in 2 years? Where do you see me in 2 years? What separates good from great here? What separates good from great here? I want to be seen as promotable. I want to be seen as promotable. What would it take to get there? What would it take to get there? Let's define what ready actually means. Let's define what ready actually means. I'd like more exposure to leadership. I'd like more exposure to leadership. Could you put my name forward? Could you put my name forward? I'd love you to sponsor that project. I'd love you to sponsor that project. Who else should know my work? Who else should know my work? Could you coach me through it? Could you coach me through it? I learn fastest by watching you. I learn fastest by watching you. Bring me along to that meeting sometime. Bring me along to that meeting sometime. I'll own my growth, not outsource it. I'll own my growth, not outsource it. Can we revisit this each quarter? Can we revisit this each quarter? Hold me to it. Hold me to it. Now, let's handle disagreement and expectations. I see this one differently. I see this one differently. Can I push back a little? Can I push back a little? Walk me through how you got there. Walk me through how you got there. I think we're solving different problems. I think we're solving different problems. My worry is the timing, not the plan. My worry is the timing, not the plan. What would change your mind? What would change your mind? I hear you and I still disagree. I hear you and I still disagree. Can we disagree and commit? Can we disagree and commit? You call it and I'll run with it. You call it and I'll run with it. I thought the bar was different. I thought the bar was different. Where did my expectations drift? Where did my expectations drift? I want zero gap between us. I want zero gap between us. So good looks like this. So good looks like this. Are we aligned on what success means? Are we aligned on what success means? That's the clarity I needed. That's the clarity I needed. I'll adjust from here. I'll adjust from here. Finally, let's deliver bad news and own it. I have some bad news first. I have some bad news first. I'd rather you hear it from me. I'd rather you hear it from me. We're going to miss the date. We're going to miss the date. That call was mine, and it was wrong. That call was mine, and it was wrong. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Here's what went wrong and why. Here's what went wrong and why. Here's what I've already fixed. Here's what I've already fixed. Here's what I still need from you. Here's what I still need from you. I should have raised it sooner. I should have raised it sooner. I won't let that repeat. I won't let that repeat. The team did their part fine. The team did their part fine. I'll take this one on the chin. I'll take this one on the chin. Give me a week to prove it. Give me a week to prove it. Thanks for not making that harder. Thanks for not making that harder. I'll come back with real progress. I'll come back with real progress. See you next week. See you next week. Great job making it to the end. The more you practice, the more natural your English feels. If this helped, hit like and subscribe and turn on the bell. What scene would you like to practice next? Any topic or suggestion? Tell me in the comments. I read every one. See you in the next lesson.